let's talk about parenting and how fucking exhausting and hard and guilt producing and ever encompassing and it is. And I feel it personally as a mom of two little girls. They are 2 and 6 right now. And I see it over and over and over again in my couple sessions where we talk about how we love our children so damn much. And we will take a bullet for them and we will give them all our organs, but we just want to go as far away from them as possible because being on for 24/7 all day long, all the time, with all the pressure of knowing, with all the responsibilities, is devastating, exhausting, hard, really, really hard, and it does take a toll on us. And let's not to mention that some women feel like they hate being moms. They hate all of this. There's a big part of me that feels this way. That like, how can I possibly love this person here so much and also dread being with this person all the time, or parenting this person all the time, or being responsible for this person all the time so much? How I can love it and hate it at the same time. We always have to preface this with, oh, I love my children, but I hate parenting. I love my children, but I just can't stand them. I love my children. Like, a bunch of bullshit, right? So 3 things that I wanted to talk about, how maybe some of you will relate to it and will feel validated. That's my hope after watching this video, just because parenting is fucking rough. So I hear people talking about how some days it feels like I'm just surviving. I'm not parenting. Their overstimulation, their overexhaustion, this relentless demands, especially for infants and toddlers, are just so many of them, and they're so hard, and you're barely surviving, right? You're just in the survival mode all the time. Very, very normal. It does change a little bit, and it evolves into like a different thing. And the season changes, right? I wish, like, I remember those, when I first had my first daughter 7 years ago, and I was like breastfeeding. She's 6, right? So 6 years ago, and I was breastfeeding her, and it's just like this long days and nights and just hours forever, and just like this dark room. And I wish someone told me, like, it's not gonna be like this forever. Things will change, right? I went back to work. Like, I do what I love to do. I've changed some things in my life. Like, she got a little bit older. Things get easier. Like, I don't know if things get like tons easier, but they're just different, and it's not as like physically exhausting as it is it was in the very beginning. I hear a lot of women talking about how they miss the person they were before they became a mom. And I can definitely relate to it. Parenting just can swallow our whole identity in a way that nothing can. And again, it overconsumes you, and you miss your freedom, you miss your brain, you miss your quiet, you miss your body. And some may say that it is selfish, which makes me want to punch them in the face. And maybe this can be some of the reasons why some women don't, decide not to have children, which requires amazing sense of self-awareness to say that, no, I don't think I'm going to be a good bio mom, right? I had a friend who said that, actually, who married a guy with 2 kids, and she was like, the motherhood thing is not for me. Like, I love being a stepmom and it's great, but I would never be a good bio mom. And I used to judge her a little bit, if I were to be honest, and just kind of question, like, really? Like, you don't want to be like fulfilled and be a mom? And I get it now. I get what she was talking about, and I didn't know that 10 years ago. So you live, you learn, you grow, and you change the way you think about things. Also, I hear women talking about how they didn't know love could feel this heavy. How, like, you would do anything for your kids, and that what makes it so darn hard. Though this weight of responsibility, worry, self-sacrifice, it wears you down over time. And that's why I'm a big advocate of self-care. That's why I try to get away from my kids as much as I can, as often as I can, doing mom trips, doing girl trips, doing trainings, 1 hour, 1 day, 5 days, like, to recharge and to find, to connect to who I am. Not everyone has this privilege and opportunities, but even an hour a day, an hour ever feels real good. If this hour is spent not scrolling the fucking social media and doing all the stupid stuff, but actually sitting with yourself, or meditating, or breathing, or reading like some trash book that doesn't add any good information to your brain, but you can just decompress, that can make all the difference. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, or you would like to schedule your free phone consultation with me, you can go on my website. It's www.irinabakelycounselingllc, and we can chat.